I need a haircut so bad. Anyway, hello. I have a craft show tomorrow. Yeehaw. So if you are new here, my name is Ash. I crochet. I specialize in fidget and sensory things. And I mean, you clicked on the video. I'm taking you to my craft show tomorrow. This video isn't going to be too heavy on prep. It's going to be more just centered on the actual show itself. So let me tell you about this show. It's called the Punk Rock Flea Market. It is in Akron, Ohio. It's a pretty big event. I have not sold here before, but I have shopped at these events. As it kind of hints in the name, Punk Rock Flea Market, it's kind of catered towards more like oddities, horror, weird people stuff, which is the category that I fit into. So I'm very excited. I am sharing a booth with my friend Nova, who runs Starcatcher Studio. I forget if I said my brand name, but it's Ace of Wands. We are sharing a 10x10 outdoor space. It's all outdoors. So this will be my first long outdoor market because I've done a few short couple hour long outdoor markets. I've done one that's about the same size, but the one that is tomorrow went very heavy on advertising. I think there's going to be 180 vendors, including the food vendors. That number sounds ridiculously high, but I think that's true. I think that's real. And it spans across 3 streets downtown, so it's gonna be huge. And as long as my spot hasn't changed yet, I think we are right across from the only bathroom area, which is great because we should be getting a lot of traffic. The showrunners, from as far as I can tell, I think it's only a few people, but they have put a tremendous amount of effort into making sure this is a good show, so my hopes are really high. They sent us an entire packet of the setup information and vendor stuff that makes me feel very confident, and it sounds like they really placed everyone strategically. I don't know, I'm very excited, but however, I'm also very nervous because I feel like I have no stock. If you know me, you know that's not new. I am taking September and October off from shows to build up my stock, but I signed up for the show a long time ago. So I've been crocheting nonstop this week, trying to build up stock. My goal was to have at least $2,000 worth of products for this show, and I think I'm at 1,300 right now. It's almost 7 p.m. So I don't think I'm going to be getting much more crocheting done tonight because I have to print out my price labels and laminate them and get everything ready. I also okay, so I messed up big time. I went on vacation last week, just a little out-of-town excursion, and I left my car here. So my car was in the parking lot for, 6 days, and the whole time I was gone, I was like, wow, back home they're having such terrible rainy weather. It's just raining all the time. That sucks. So when I went to go to work this morning, I saw my car in the distance, and there was a little bit of an open sunroof situation. And it had been open for a whole week, and it had been downpouring on the inside of my car. This has not a bad ending as you would expect, but I keep all of my show stuff in my car constantly because I've been doing a lot of shows. Luckily, all of my show stuff was far enough back into the side that it didn't get rained on, but the whole bottom of my car is soup. It's car soup. So I am taking care of that this weekend also. Luckily my trunk is fine, so I'm just moving everything to the trunk where it would, I mean, it should have been in the trunk in the first place. But everything is going to be fine. So I'm really glad that all of my show stuff was not ruined. I will hop back on in the morning after I prepare some stuff and we will go over logistics, like the final amount of stock that I'm bringing, what my hopes and goals are for the show, and anything else that I can't think of right now because I'm too stressed. Oh wait, also, this episode's little drinky poo is brought to me, by Pastel Cakey, my dearest friend, who says, sending good vibes. And I really appreciate it because I really need it. And if you want to support me as well, my Ko-fi link is always in the description. Okay, I'll see you later.
Oh, hello.
Do you guys want to watch me try to use a laminator? I usually just cut and print out my signage for each show and then throw them away. Because it's only 2 printer pages worth of signage. But does this even have directions? I got a cheap laminator and I hope it doesn't blow up. I can't wait to have the next 2 months off from shows so I can clean this house. Speaking of this house, apartment, whatever it is, there's, anyway, there's no open outlets anywhere, so that's why I'm doing this on the bed, because that's where the most easily accessible outlet with a flat space near it is. I'm so tired. Okay, what do we do? Oh, hot surface. I shouldn't do this on the bed, probably. It'll be fine. Don't blow up, please. 2 to 3 minutes to warm up. I should do this in the kitchen. As Little Caesar would say, I think she's hot and ready. Insert the pouch. Insert the pouch containing the document in the laminator's feed-in slot. It will come out from the out. It's thundering. Okay, so I cut out my things. Give me money. Just kidding. Or am I? I'm hoping if I just put them both in this, then I can laminate the whole sheet and then cut around it. Ooh, like this. I'm so scared. It's going. It's going. Wow. That looks pretty laminated to me. Ooh la la. Is it hot? No, it's not even hot. It's a little bit hot. I have my next sheet ready, but I accidentally got cat hair on it. Do we think the cat hair will catch on fire? No fire, please. Ooh. That would be so cool of you to not catch on fire. Where's my other paper? I think they got overlapped. They're perfect. It smells like plastic in here. Good morning. It's 6 a.m. I think. It stormed all night, fairly heavily. Mose was on my lap all night, and we were both getting pretty scared because we're both little babies. So I did not sleep very well last night. I'm very tired. I am just weaving in the ends on these last two plushie nets that I finished. And then I'm gonna pack up the car. Oh wait, I gotta get ready too, because I'm not going looking like this. I may have mentioned that the market is outdoors and it's supposed to keep storming all day. And the event is rain or shine because it's punk rock, baby. Yeah. Also, I forgot to plug in my iPad last night that I used for my register, so I plugged that in. And hopefully it charges, because that thing charges so slowly, but also the battery lasts forever, so I think it'll be okay. I already got cash out of the bank yesterday. If you are curious as to how much I took out 80 today, which in my opinion is like a medium amount. I took out 20 $1 bills, 8 5s, and 2 10s. And I'm hoping that's fine. A lot of people pay on Venmo or Square nowadays. It's gonna be a long day. I would be drinking coffee right now. Actually, I probably should make a cup anyway, because time, I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm so tired. Since there are so many vendors, our setup times are staggered. So everybody is split up between 7 and 9:30, I think. So me and my friend are at 7:45. And then we have 2 other friends who are setting up at 8. We are going to go get breakfast right down the street from the show after we set up, because the show doesn't start until 11. Oh, but we have to be there so early. So we're gonna get coffee and food. What if something happens and we don't go get coffee and food? So I should probably do coffee and food right now, and then get a little snacky later. Here we go. It's so smelly in here. All of my products are in the trunk. The trunk smells great, actually. Yeah, so all my products are in there, and the rest of the junk is in here with me in the stinky room. I don't have my seatbelt on because I'm throwing away trash, so don't yell at me. I don't know why I started filming before I actually got on the road, but I'll be back. Okay, yay! Now we're on the way. Hey! I'm running like 10 minutes late, but what's new? It's gonna be super loud while I talk to you because I need to have the windows open. It smells bad. If I make enough today, I would love to get my car detailed. I don't even know if it's possible to get the smell out, but I don't know. I can dream, can't I? Speaking of money, I will go over my goals for this show. Let me get to a stoplight, actually. So, a lot of you had a good point in my last craft market vlog that I kind of need to change my vocabulary because I was calling it like an absolute failure, which was just not good language. I was very defeated though. So my minimum goal, we'll call it for this one, is 400 because I have some bills to pay on Monday and I need 400 to pay them off. So that is my minimum goal, where if I don't hit that, I will be stressed. That's how I'm gonna put it. My stretch goal, where I'm like, wow, that would be pretty great, is 700. Setting up for an outdoor market is definitely a challenge, and I haven't decided if I like it yet. So I knew it was supposed to storm all day, but I got so caught up in the storm possibility that I forgot the sun was a thing. And it ended up, I think we had a real feel of somewhere between like 99, 100, in that range degrees. So it was super hot. The original plan was to go to breakfast with my booth mate Nova and our other two friends, Levi and Sarah, but by the time there was about 45 minutes left before the show, Levi and Sarah were still very early in the setting up process, so me and Nova just went to get breakfast ourselves. And on the way, there was this pop-up installation with all of these horror-y things. Bigfoot skeleton. Look.
She's beautiful.
From Germany.
Yeah, then, if it's not that type of German.
It sounds terrifying. Taking a video of your stuff. Ghibli wins.
I like to put the tips in the Disney side to incite violence.
Oh my god. Dastardly. I love big dogs.
That's literally just a pony.
I did get some ice cream that was, I think, cucumber mint, and it also had like lime and coconut or something in it, which sounded good on paper, but it kind of just tasted like those little grandma mint candies, but if that was a lotion. The market was going so well. I thought for a small second, maybe, possibly the storms would hold up, but I want to say around 3 o'clock, actually I think it was 3 o'clock exactly, these massive clouds started rolling in and the wind really picked up. At 2 o'clock we had a tornado watch, which means the conditions are good for a tornado, which is not an uncommon thing to see in Ohio. But then the clouds got darker and the wind got windier and it started raining. And I think at one point the watch turned into a warning for an adjacent county, and we were like, yeah, we should probably back up. So Nova packed up super quickly because their stuff is, paper and it should not get wet.
preparing.
I kind of just shoved all my products to the front table, and started just packing stuff up in the background, and I actually made quite a few sales while I was packing up. Our friends packed up as well, and a few of us decided to go back to the studio of one of our friends who is a ceramics artist, and we just kind of hung out and gossiped and had a fun little time. And she also has a pet bunny whose name I don't remember right now, but he is very sweet and he loves treats and he's so very soft.
Love these shoes.
It's gonna smell like ass. Straight butthole.
So many face masks.
Oh, your face? Why is it? Hold on. There you go. Oh, hello. I don't even know when the show was. Last week? 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. I'm not going to use the word lazy because I'm trying not to use the word lazy. I am overwhelmed and have not had the energy to finish this video or make any other ones. So even though the show was rained out, I mean, I guess there were some people who stayed. I mean, it was the punk rock flea market, so what's more punk rock than selling outside during a tornado watch? I am disappointed that I had to pack up because it was a really good crowd. I love I don't know, the crowd was very, like, you know, punk and queer and just, it was a great, like, weirdos, you know, my kind of people. And I was making quite a few sales, so I was disappointed that I had to pack up. But the first half of the show, the first 3 hours, so I did 3 hours, and then packed up, and there was technically 3 more hours. I'm sorry if you can hear the rain. It's been storming nonstop. Did I already tell you there was water in my car? I think I already told you that. It's been raining a lot. Where was I? So let me give you the breakdown. So I usually write it in a little notebook that I keep with all my like cash register stuff, but I have no idea where that went. And I don't even know why I'm looking in this because it's on my phone. It's not in there, it's on my phone. So I was going to tell you a breakdown of which items sold and how many and all that jazz, but since I can't find my notebook with all that in there, I'm just gonna give you the estimates. So I made $165 on Square, on just credit card sales. I made $30 in Venmo. And I made, I think, $100 in cash. I just immediately put everything in the cash box towards rent, so I forgot to count how much I got from cash. But I think it was around $100. So I did get about $300 in sales on the day, which was fine because it was what I needed to pay my bills, so I'm happy about that. Oh my god, the lightning is insane. Okay, side tangent. I used to be like a huge, like, storm chaser kid. Like, every time there was a storm warning or anything, I would get so excited and just sit by the window. And I don't know what changed, but now, like, I'm a tiny baby and I get scared when there's lightning. So I'm gonna go lay in bed as soon as I finish filming this. Let's see, what sold? The plushies, mostly. I think the regular sized plushies were the best seller. I almost sold out of mini plushies again. I think I have 5 left, 4 left, 3. I don't know. By the way, I'm organizing all my show stuff and it looks really good right now, but I'm not going to show you until later because it's not done yet. Later as in another video. I just drink a lot of root beer. So I'm feeling very all over the place right now. Hello. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm gonna tell this in chronological order, okay? So keep my brain focused. So, we packed up. It was raining. I think I made more sales while I was packing up than I did in the first part of the show because it, like, people were on a time crunch, you know? So I just had this huge pile of plushies and stuff, and I was like a carny, I was like, hey, over here, get your stuff. Get it while it's hot and not wet. And it kind of worked. So people were, like, going through everything real quick, and they're like, okay, I'll get this. And I was like, great, you had 5 more seconds to decide. I even bargained with a few people. Like, there was a dad and a daughter who were trying to decide between 2 plushies, and I was like, 40 for both of them, and they were like, that's a deal. It was like $10 off. It was fine. Yeah, so it was kind of fun. I love, as an autistic person, I hate this in some circumstances, but when it's kind of like a silly, frantic moment, like trying to get all your stuff in the car, when it, you know, my stuff isn't going to get ruined if it gets a little wet, with all your friends also doing the same, it's kind of fun. So all of us got packed up. We went to my friend's studio, as you literally just heard me say, and it was good. Like, I feel like I should be mad that the show got rained out, but the first half of the show was magnificent. It was great. And then I got to hang out with my cool artsy crafty friends. I got to see a bunny. And then I had the idea to do a rain out sale on my Etsy. So I think I offered free shipping and also like 10% off or something on my Etsy for Sunday only, so the day after the show. Just in case. I framed it as like, if you didn't get to shop at the show because it got rained out, take advantage of free shipping. And I ended up, I think I had 5 orders from that sale and made 65 in sales on Etsy on that Sunday. However, since I offered free shipping, I did have to pay about $30 in shipping. So, was it worth it? Yeah, probably. So, in total, I probably made about $350, maybe. I didn't document the last few sales anyway, so, because I was, you know, trying to run away from a storm. I feel like I'm losing direction in this conversation. I wonder if you could see that lightning reflecting off of anything, because that was a big flash. Anyway, I'm going to go lay in bed. Thank you for coming with me to this market. Let me know, what can you let me know in the comments? If you do shows, let me know if anything, like, crazy has ever happened to you at a show, because I want to know. I'm living for the drama right now. If you don't do shows, tell me about your relationship with storms. I had a great time at this market, and also with sharing it with you. And I hope you also had a great time. Don't forget to check out my beautiful, amazing, talented friends' shops in the description. Mine is also down there if you saw something that you have to have. And I know videos are few and far between. Few and far between? I'm not doing a lot of them. As for many reasons. But, yeah, stay tuned for the few that I will have out soon. Okay, bye!